Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're revisiting the Gruul Midrange that I've done 2 months back, and not a lot has changed, but we did get a pretty nice sideboard card that is pretty relevant in historic at the moment. It's called Brotherhood's End. I'm sure you've already seen this card before. It deals 3 damage to the entire board, or you can use it to destroy artifacts that are of mana value 3 or less. Now, of course, in this particular deck, we are playing Ornithopter and Retrofitter Foundry combo, but the fact that Brotherhood's End does give us the option to choose between either or makes the card significantly better, and at the same time, the Ornithopter, when you sacrifice the Retrofitter Foundry, it is a 4/4, so it doesn't die to the 3 damage that it deals. And another card that I put into the sideboard, which is a pretty nice card at the moment, and that's Chalice of the Void. Now, I'm only playing 2 copies of the Chalice of the Void, and we are running Karn, so most of the times you're only going to be sideboarding 1 card into the main deck for games 2 and 3. I did want to try to go up on Chalice of the Void. Maybe we could cut Esca's Chariot in the sideboard, since I do believe Chalice of the Void is such a nice card at the moment, especially decks that play a bunch of 1 mana or 2 mana cards. It is such a blowout against those decks. Particularly, we have decks like Aura decks that play a bunch of 1 mana cards. We also have Wizard decks that likes to play a bunch of 1 mana cards. And there's Trapfinder combo decks that you can put it on either 1 or 2, because if you do put it on 1, you do get to counter Trapfinder if they didn't play it on turn 1. Or if you play it on turn 3, ramping from Llanowar Elves, you can put it on 2 mana to counter the Ominous Travelers. So I do believe this is a really nice card at the moment. Now, because we are running a bit of a weird deck with Ornithopters and Retrofitter Foundry in the main deck with the Karn, so that we can have Ornithopters and Retrofitter Foundries in the sideboard. And on top of that, we have 2 copies of Brothers End alongside it so that we can use some of the sideboard. It is taking a big chunk of space in the sideboard slots that could otherwise be another artifact that the Karn can grab. So I'm not 100% sure, and there's some sweet artifacts that we've recently got from Brothers War, such as the Wormcoil Engine. I did manage to fit it in, same with the Stone Brain, but there's some few cards that I really want to put in, maybe some copies of Haywire Might as like an enchantment or artifact hate, or something like Liquid Metal Coating to destroy opponent's land, or even Cityscape Leveler. So I even thought about maybe we should try to have all 4 copies of Retrofitter Foundry in the main board to open up some slots for this current sideboard. So just bear in mind, it's not going to be a perfect sideboard. You can probably mess around with the sideboard to make the deck a little bit better, but probably not the Ornithopter. You probably don't want to touch the Ornithopter, because what happens if you have Retrofitter Foundry before turn 4 and you play Karn down and you need a blocker? Well, you can grab Ornithopter and then you play the Ornithopter and block and then sacrifice the Retrofitter Foundry to get a 4/4. So those are the kind of scenarios that you do have to think about. But other than that, I did make some couple changes to the main board. I added 3 copies of Molten Impact, and I also went up on a copy of Minsc Boo, just because every time I played with this card, it has just been absolutely amazing, so I decided to go up on this card. And lastly, I have put 2 copies of Sky Sovereign Console Flagship, just because, especially in a creature meta, Sky Sovereign Console Flagship just does so much work, and it happens to pair up with Karn pretty nicely, letting it become a creature even if you don't have any creatures. One last card that I was contemplating whether or not it fits in the deck is actually Perilous Iteration. This is a card that I featured in the last Jund video, but thinking about it, it doesn't really make sense to put it in a deck like this. When you play a card like Perilous Iteration, you're probably looking for an answer to the board, and in this particular deck, it is kind of an aggro deck, even though it is a mid-range. There's not too many answers to the board other than few copies of Bunkers Your Giants and Molten Impact, things like that. So I decided not to add it. But that's going to be it for the intro. It's a pretty quick intro this time. I'm going to be jumping into some ranked games to see how the deck does. And if you guys found this video helpful or like the deck, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be jumping into some ranked games to show you guys how the deck does. And let's hop on over. Play first. Meh. Meh. It's not the greatest hand, but I'll keep it. It's better than mulliganing, right? It's better than mulliganing. Okay, but opponent's playing mono black aggro, I believe. Mono black aggro. This could either be a fatal push or the trigger from the Evolved Sleeper. I guess I'm okay with 2-for-1ing if they do have a fatal push. Opponent? Why didn't you use your ability? They're gonna use it now? And they attack. Sure. What's the play here? Just Elvish Mystic and Lelia? I think so. As soon as we get like Bone Crusher Giant, I think this game is over. Death Touch Tribal? Actual factual Death Touch Tribal? I mean... Let's see what I get. Another land. How many land is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 lands, huh? 8 frickin' lands. Eight frickin' lands. I'll grab the Warm Coil Engine for now. And that will obviously block this. Sanguine Brushstroke. Interesting. Yeah, we got rid of the Evolved Sleeper. And I'm seemingly flooding to Oblivion. Sheoldred. Sure. Actual factual. Opponent is actually playing a Death Touch Tribal. Well, I'm gonna block. It seems like they have another Sheoldred if they're doing this. That could be the case. Or not. Whenever this set deals combat damage to a player, conjure a card named Virus Beetle. Sure. there anything I could get? I don't think I'm ready for sacrificing my Karn just yet. Welp. Go to next game. Okay, against their deck is incredibly weird. Just Death Touch Tribal. Is Brotherhood's End even good? It kills this, 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 this. Okay. Put 2 Brotherhood's End in. And we'll take out maybe a copy of Minsc Boo. Like, considering they have Shaldred, it does make me want to just still have it in the deck, you know? And this thing is like infinite value. It's either keep the Minsc Boo or take out 2 copies of Elvish Mystic, I think. And I guess I'll try this. Half and half. Man, the Brotherhood's End is just so good. It's so versatile. I assure you, I am playing a 24 land deck. So they're gonna conjure a Virus Beetle. That's fine, I have infinite lands to discard. Infinite lands to discard. Boom. Get rid of a forest, I guess. What if they have like Deadly Dispute? Should I just do it now? Nobody plays that card. Nobody. Ain't nobody. Halt. Constrict. Gifted Etherborn. That is an annoying card. I think I'm actually gonna kill this. Even though I can kill 2 creatures here. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, thankfully I'm a landlord, so we didn't miss a card there. Another Gifted Etherborn. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Fatal Push? Is this a fatal push? Okay. I mean, thankfully, Mono Black has no artifact removal, which is really nice. Return Cult Conscript from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only if a non-creature died under your control this turn. That is interesting. So I think I still do it, right? This is 6 damage. And we pass. I'll probably have to Bone Crusher Giant here. Can't be taking too much damage. These are skeletons, right? Right. You're gonna ninjutsu. Virus Beetle my forest away. Alright, so I do believe opponent is dead. And just like that. Didn't even have to use our Thopters. Okay, easy game 1. Ooh. That's a mulligan. That's a keep, but I would like a land. Land and we're good. Nice. We have to kill that. I wouldn't mind another land though. I would not mind it at all. Burning Tree. Huh. Is this Gruul? Gruul Mirror? And what is this? Is this play with fire? Could be. This is actually a really nice draw there. No, it isn't. Interesting. So we have a bit of a problem. Bit of a problem here. Wow, God Pharaoh statue, really? Really, really? We can't crew Essica's chariot. We can, however, plus it to make it into a vehicle, though. I don't know. I guess here, like, what I'm looking for could be something like, a boat. Oh, Oh, that's actually nice too. So obviously, we can't use the treasure token. Very sad. Please stop. Hmm. Well, this is not good. Opponent has 5 mana. They play Elder Gargaroth as well? Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Hmm. Well. What can I get with the Karn? Hmm. I think actually the play is just make Minsc Boo.
Look at us. We are tough.
And
I will not lose another friend.
our sideboard is kind of rough because of Brotherhood's End. For game 1 at least. But we'll see. If they have a land, this can be a little bit hard, but if they don't, I think we're in a great spot if they don't. Yikes. They play Henge? Can Minsc Boo get me out of this? Wait, they didn't even play Goth Pharaoh statue. Lucky. Okay, they're a bit of a memer, huh? Crater Hub Behemoth? Wait, they sacrifice their card? Well, I guess we lost. Okay, they got us. So we got to see more of their deck. Outside of like Llanowar Elves, I don't know. I'll try this out, but I'm not sure if it's actually that good. Hmm. Maybe something like this? The opponent probably doesn't have any sideboard. But I do think they have the advantage over me in this particular matchup. And it looks like they play Leyline if they decided to mulligan the hard. That's like the only reason why they would mulligan that much, I think. Okay, so I still think they have Leyline, but they just didn't draw it. All right. Absolutely fantastic hand. Okay, land and we're good. Land and we're good.
I defy gods. Defying you will be easy.
Create a 4/4. Okay. Any lands? Nice.
I sure belly flopped.
Old growth trolls. I think we give the +3 counters to Lelia?
We will stomp out evil.
Okay, they're taking 7 damage. Decided to block. Maybe I should have just attacked with a Boo because it's a free attack. Since this always gives you a 1/1 anyways. On my upkeep. Okay.
Go big or actually go big. Just go big.
Do I have lethal? Let's attack first. See what happens. To sacrifice a creature when you do, it deals X damage to any target. In target where X is that creature's power.
I've got one butt kicking foot. So attack my wily friend. Attack!
Okay. Easy game. So that was incredibly easy. But I'm not sure how that will turn out in game 3. We're going second this time. Yeah, this deck is pretty sick. If I just get the right stuff, like this one. It's a pretty sick hand. So if I go Retrofitter Foundry into Ornithopter now, then all I get is a Bunker Giant next turn. I think that's fine. Oh, that's pretty strong, though. That is pretty strong. Just hoping they don't have another creature. Yeah, I mean, land. Oh, they attack. Both players stuck at 2 mana. Feels bad. Feels bad. So now we can start copying our 4/4s, which is really, really nice. Is this a Boseiju? No? Okay, they found their... Whoa, Questing Beast? It's a bit of a surprise. I'm not sure if I can... not block this. I think I'm taking a bit too much damage if I don't. Obviously, I don't want to because it does ramp them. But... so this is 2, 3, 4... Attack both. They didn't block? No shot. You're gonna give me another 4/4? There's no way that's happening. They're dead, right? Oh, okay. Okay.